Nani? What? Nani? Yeah! Nani the fuck? But we don't know how the boss's ability works, so... Nani? What? 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 How? How did... What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Nani? The fuck? Okay. Nani? But we don't know how the boss's ability works, so... この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here this morning, Friday morning, for Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Vento Oreo, Episode 20. I think this is the turning point, and here's why. At the end of the last episode, the boss took off his robes. He's now out in the open, acting in his own interest. Risotto disappeared. Somebody asked me in the comments, what do I think Risotto is going to do in the story? What do I think his part is going to be? And I didn't really have an answer for that because I try not to make predictions because unless there's something that's like clear setup. But as I've thought about it and gone back and rewatched parts of the episode, I think Risotto is going to get shreked by the boss. He's the last member of the squadra remaining, I think. I'm pretty sure. He's the last member of La Squadra in this world right now. Everybody else is dead. He's been built up as pretty powerful. So to have him get absolutely destroyed without a second thought by the boss would be a great way to set up the boss as super powerful and really dangerous. So, my guess is we're going to see a fight between Risotto and the boss. Somehow. Or a fight between Risotto and the crew, which will lead to the boss arriving and destroying him. Maybe. Maybe not. As I said just a minute ago, I don't like to make predictions very much unless there's like a clear setup. Or I'm trying to predict what the author is going for. This is not one of those cases. This is just a gut feeling that Risotto is an expendable character to be used for building up the boss as a beast. Because we know he's a beast. We just don't know how he's a beast. At least I don't. Some of you seem to. But, yeah. So the boss is out in the open. We're on our way. We're real close to meeting him. I think. At least the team is real close to meeting him. Or getting Trish to him, or whatever this turns into. I don't know. Gyacho is gonzo. He's a dead boy. And it was awesome. Mista got the golden suck. Ah, Jojo's. I want to do a comment spotlight because out of all the comments, there were like 46 comments. Also, that video is like the most liked video on my channel. Not the most watched, but the most liked. It has more likes than almost anything else that I've put out. Like the like to not like ratio or like to no vote ratio is ridiculous. Like half of you liked that video. What are you doing? It's weird. Stop it. No, stop it. Keep it coming. Anyway, I do want to do a comment spotlight because out of the 46 or so comments on that video, there was one that really stood out because it says everything that I wanted to say or have thought in retrospect or was like, darn, I wish I had said that. And this comment comes from Mr. Skinner McLean, who has commented on a bunch of my other videos, and I always like his comments. They're always good. Skinner writes, okay, so I gotta talk about how much I love this episode. I'm a little biased because of how much I liked it in the original arc, but goddamn did DP do a bang-up job. I agree. For starters, all the bullets shot just felt weighty, or just feel weighty and good. From the first one Mista fires at the grass, the sound and the camera angle are just on point. They have great impact, and that's something they had to get right for this episode. The extended palette swap in the second half of this episode, that feels like it lasts almost a third of the entire episode, is wonderful. The darker tones really underpin how severe and grave this scenario is, and the colors are visually very cool. Yeah, definitely striking, really good, interesting stuff. Good job, DP. This then is countered in a shot that actually made me gasp when Giorno uses gold experience on the last bullet and literally brings warmth and colors back into the scene. It's so smart and good. It's an actual breath of fresh air for the viewer on multiple levels. You know, I didn't even register that this had happened, but it did, and it was gorgeous. Good catch. Best scene for me, though, is when Mista is firing full force into Ghiaccio, even while Gently Weeps is in effect. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning, and it's the kind of stuff that you come to JoJo's for, right? It's like, he knows he's shooting himself, and he keeps shooting. It's the best. And of course, it's the Resolve Dick Measuring Contest, which you talk about. He's shooting a barrage of bullets, even knowing that the bullets are being redirected and coming back into him. You see Mista's body undulate with the force of his own shots, and yet he keeps shooting. That's the kind of amazing, unbelievable resolve you get in JoJo's, and that's why I love it so. Yeah, and that's a thing that very rarely pops up in other anime or manga, in other big series. Especially series as big and long as JoJo. Big and long. Dick measuring contest. Resolve measuring contest. But in series as long as this, there are very few instances where characters express their resolve, which is sort of a classic anime shonen-y thing, like power of resolve and all that stuff. Usually it's just power of resolve makes my attack stronger than your attack. Bwahahaha. Even the best examples that I can think of, Hunter x Hunter. I don't know. It's such a trope. Like the power of resolve or power of friendship is always there. Even the best examples I can think of fall into this kind of trap of your resolve let you break your limiter and Jajanken with the force of 1,000 suns. You know what I'm talking about. Here, it's not that Mista's resolve makes his shots more powerful, and if it did, it would hurt. It would hurt him more than it hurt Ghiaccio. It's that his resolve allows him to keep going, even when he's getting shot by himself, which happens a lot, and just keep going, keep on trucking. I think the other great example of this kind of resolve in a sort of a realistic, JoJo's isn't realistic. It's bizarre. In a more realistic sense is Hajime no Ippo, because Ippo is a character whose defining trait is his resolve and his desire to get there, to be the champion and get all the things and finally have that climactic battle with what's-his-face? Miura? No, Miata. I don't know. Fuck it. The outboxer guy. If you've seen Ippo, you know what I mean. But in Ippo, it's a sensible thing, right? He's a boxer, so he gets knocked down and then he has to get back up. In this case, he doesn't get shot 24 times by himself, effectively by himself. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a really great scene, and it ups Mista as a character big time, at least in my book. The only complaint, going back to your comment, the only complaint I have is that I didn't like the way they placed the scene of Giorno slamming his wrist into the ice and spraying his blood. As soon as he does it here, it cuts away before revealing that his blood sprays on Ghiaccio's ice wall. When they cut back, we see the ice covered in blood, and Mista says Giorno's shown him the way, but I personally would have liked a shot of Giorno's spraying blood falling around Ghiaccio and slowly landing on invisible shards of ice, revealing that they're there. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. It's kind of unfortunate that it didn't happen, but I think they did what they could, because okay, you remember the shot with the cubes in a couple episodes ago, all the cubey stuff moving around. This kind of blood spatter thing that you're talking about, while it would look really good if it was done right, I could see that being done with CG blood, and I could see it not looking so good. You know what I mean? Like that, it might not look so good. It might look great. I don't know. I haven't seen it because it doesn't exist. But it's a cool idea. It might not hold up under execution. Still, as you say, still a minor complaint to an episode that had me hype as shit. Nice. Me too. Really hype episode. Really awesome fight. Great resolution to it. And ending on a bit of comedy in Araki's goofy style. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so I just wanted to spotlight this comment because it's long, but it's awesome, and thank you, Skinner, for the great comment. Keep them coming. Okay. Let's get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Vento Oreo, Episode 20. Looks like we're starting with the OP just from the first frame. It appears that we are starting with the OP, which means there's no stinger thingy, preview thingy before it. Which makes me think that there's going to be a hella fight in this episode. I'm excited. Also, I'm doing chill stuff at the end of my videos now, so it just makes more sense to me. If you like having chill stuff before the video starts, let me know. Multiple versions, BitChute Mega in the description. Timer-based version on YouTube. Beep beep timer goes boop 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 beep, and on the beep and the green light, that's the same frame that the video starts playing on my screen. So if you're playing along, that's probably when you want to hit the button. All right, you ready? Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Beep beep timer goes here. Julie, do the thing. All right. This is tea, by the way. Salt was tea. This is jasmine green tea. It's pretty good. Oh, baby. Oh, buddy. Okay, so they're back on the boat. Good, good, good. Whoa, that was cool. That was neato burrito. At least another 5 minutes. Okay. Reconfirming so that we can see it. Thank you for protecting my daughter Trish from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Deviate even in the slightest. Okay. Do anything else. Okay. All right. Real paranoid. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Attrition 1 bodyguard. Giorno or Bruno? Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. And everyone else has to wait on the boat. Okay, who's the bodyguard they choose? It'll be Bruno, right? Is he though? Yeah, real paranoid. Something's gonna go wrong. Where's Risotto? Yeah, something's gonna go really wrong. Squid ink pasta, eh? Yeah, focus, fam. Hmm. There's an undertone there. I want to do it so that I can kill the boss. Okay. Yeah, Bruno makes the most sense. Mm-hmm. Damn, that sweat. Right. Just gonna do something. Do something to turn it into something. Yeah, they're putting on a play. Yeah, he's gold experiencing it, right? Yep. Okay. Okay. What's that cat doing over there? Indeed. Like, head of it. All right, here we go. Whoa. That's kind of garish. I don't like this setup. The CG backgrounds are kind of rare. This is good tension building though. Following them. Up we go to the elevator, check it for potential risottos. Fuck. No. She cute though. Hmm. Baka. Baka. All right. Up we go. Something's gonna go wonky. Why are there steps to the thing if there are no other floors? Hey, and then she takes his hand. That's cute. That's pretty cute. It's gonna depend. This is so slow and tension building. They're holding back. Where did Trish go? Nani? What? 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 Nani? Yeah! Nani the fuck? Is it that or is it risotto? That would be a very Jojo villain twist. Whoa! That is a... Oh, shit! That's pretty cool. Whoa, we're getting Bruno backstory. Okay. Okay. Bruno. Yeah. It's got the hair even then. Okay. My father, Pegasus? But that sucks. That definitely sucks. It seems like a rather pleasant divorce. Dad doesn't seem so happy about it, though. Been there. Oh, don't you... Bad mom. He loves his dad, doesn't he? Right? Doubt. Huh? Nani? Wrecked. Wrecked! Oh, he's doing it for them. That's really interesting. Oh, he's got the zipper suit now. That's pretty weird. Are we gonna get how he gained his stand? Okay, okay. Okay. They're not going for fishing. They're gang members. Right? Wonder if those are guns in their thingamajiggies. Fuck! Is this the emotional stress necessary to generate a stand? Maybe not. Hi. Drugs? So he's got his own deep reasons for hating the drug trade. Okay. 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 Hmm. He needed money to take care of his father? Whoa. These fuckers. Bruno? Whoa! He just zip her out, or was he hiding under the bed? Oh, I know it's dangerous, bro! Oh, he opened a zipper all the way up his chest. And in his face. Okay. Damn, little Bruno. You a cold motherfucker. Alright. So he had to join the mob. Mm-hmm. The same restaurant. Okay. Okay. Which is fair. That's the same thing that Giorno dealt with. So he didn't gain his stand naturally. He gained it from the lighter test. Okay. Okay. Wow, a black version of the same suit. That's pretty nice. Is that is that hmm. Right, they're also involved. Oh my god, that was amazing. Timestamp 18. All right, so now we're on the mission to save Trish. But we don't know how the boss's ability works, so... Well, hello, Bouse. Still in shadows. Ah! Alright. Alright then. Don't overstep, Bruno. Oh, that is so sick! Zipping down the entire cable. Oh my god, we're getting to see the way Bruno uses his ability. That's so cool. Alright, so they went... That's pretty neat. Nothing. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there's light. Oh, there's light. Please, DP, grace us with the presence of the boss. We're building to it. Where's Trish? Is he carrying her? He's probably carrying her. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, they're holding off so hard. Is it somebody that Bruno would recognize? Nani? How does he know he's there? What? 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 How? How did... That's his stand, right? Okay. Oh my god. What? What? Huh? He's gonna zip her together. I don't know about that, man. Oh, okay. That was Bruno's zipper taking the pillar away. So why turn? Are we gonna get no ED? Okay. What? Oh, that's so sick! Is he teleporting? Is he though? What was wrong? What did Jorno see in terms of the tracking? What? Huh? 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 Oh. What? What? King Crimson erased time and leapt past it. Did Bruno just get killed? What? Nani? No! Nani? Nani? The fuck? That's it, isn't it? There's no... Oh my... The mystery of King Crimson. Okay. Nani? I need a minute. What the fuck? Okay. I went and I paced around for a little bit. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. A bunch of things are pretty clear. Timeline of events. Everybody arrives on the boat to this island. Bruno goes, everybody else stays. Giorno gives Bruno the brooch that has been turned into a living creature. Bruno has secreted a phone after calling Giorno on it into his face via zipper. Okay. He and Trish go in, go to the elevator. Trish freaks out at the elevator. Bruno gives her a not very comforting speech about how she will be taken somewhere else and given a new name and stuff like that. She resolves to do so. They stand in the elevator together. She reaches out for his hand. He squeezes back. Elevator starts moving. Get almost to the top. Giorno's tracking them the whole time. Via the brooch. Almost to the top. Trish disappears. There's a hole in the top of the elevator instantly. Bruno freaks. Immediately realizes that the boss is trying to kill Trish to guard his identity. So that to eliminate a weakness. Which is kind of silly. Couldn't he have just let the Squadra kill Trish? Or like capture her? She didn't know anything about him. Oh, they could learn about his genes and stuff, I guess. Fuck it. We don't necessarily know that that's the boss's plan, is to kill Trish. We don't necessarily know that. Bruno's just assumed that. I'm going to assume that it's correct. Oh, maybe he does confirm it later. We'll go through the whole episode and see. I just want to get the timeline of events straight. Especially because we're dealing with a stand that can seemingly manipulate time. Yourself from the future. Nani? So Bruno starts doing cool zipper stuff. The boss is at the bottom of the elevator shaft, or close, carrying Trish down into, what do they call it, the charnel house? So that he can kill her there, Bruno assumes. And I'm going to assume that he's right, so we'll just go with that. Bruno zippers through the elevator, zippers down the cable of the elevator to get there quickly, zippers through a wall to get there before the boss arrives. Big buildup of the boss walking down the stairs. Boss immediately knows that Bruno is there. How? Part of his stance ability? Probably. Or just passive perception like Jotaro. Bruno attempts to hit the boss. He's immediately, as soon as he steps out from behind the pillar, King Crimson is there and its arm grabs him. Or it grabs his Stan's arm. So he zipperifies it off so that he can get close to the boss, and then somehow Trish gets Trish free of the boss. Boss disappears. Bruno zippers her hand back. Giorno on the phone. He reveals the phone. Giorno on the phone says he's behind some pillar. Bruno attacks the pillar, and behind it the boss becomes him, and he fades out. Huh? Nani? And then the boss appears. The boss himself is still in shadow. There's like a light glinting on his eyes, and he uses King Crimson to speak. It's got a face in its face, a head in its head. And it's designed, I don't know, I'm going to have to look at a picture of Zawardo. I think there's an echo there of the design of the world. But we'll check it out later. Then Bousy Boy hand sticks his hand through Bruno's chest. But Bruno might die here. That would suck. He also might not. He's pretty resilient with zippers and stuff. Risotto is nowhere to be seen. Okay, let's go through the episode. The first part of this episode, just from like comments and people in my Discord making comments as well, everybody was expecting shit to go down this episode. And so DP knows that people are expecting shit to go down this episode, and they play it to the maximum. We'll see in the manga reading after this whether all of this tension building is there, or if it's stretched out and turned real tense by DP. Put headphones on. Okay. So the first part of the episode is slowed down significantly. This is really cool. I really like this little bit of animation here with the spinning floppy. It's pretty neat. And we get the mission. So the mission sort of reveals this bossy boy's his perspective. He's real paranoid, which we could have expected from before, but we're showing just how paranoid he is. And the final mission is pretty simple. One person, no phones, no nothing, no guns, no weapons, no knives, nothing. Come to the top of this tower. There's a single elevator. You two will get in it. And that's it. Your mission will be over. There are no stairs. Single elevator. Go up. There's this question of who will be the bodyguard. Of course it's Bruno. Okay. Giorno volunteers, and there's this sort of moment between them where we know what's going on and they know what's going on, but nobody else in the scene knows what's going on. Pretty cool. And then everybody remarks on this and starts kind of celebrating early. Let's live it up a bit. We'll party, especially Narancia and Mista. And everybody's having a nice time, and Bruno is not having it. Don't let your fucking guard down. And he and Giorno are taking this deadly seriously because they have a different mission than everybody else. They have a different goal. This whole sequence is done really well to express that to us, that they're speaking somewhat cryptically to each other, but they have an understanding. Bruno's going. He stops and asks Giorno for a pin for luck. Yeah, I know. I'll find him no matter what. Give me that charm. They're symbols of life, right? And then we get this cut. This multiple split screen. It's like, you know what to do. I know what to do. Boom. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I always knew you'd be capo. Same for even higher. Man, Fugo, you are too optimistic. We just need to find out who he is. So that's the mission going in. This setting I don't like very much. Like, okay, what church is this? What's this island? I'm sure that I can find pictures of the inside of it. I'm sure it's a real place. And I'm sure it doesn't look like that. San Giorgio Maggiore. Let's find it. Church San Giorgio Maggiore. Church in Venezia. You're welcome, Agacho. You're welcome. Actually, it looks kind of like that, doesn't it? It's kind of not so inaccurate. Okay. Let me switch to images large. Oh, let me pull this up so you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah. Okay. So this is the church. That's just about right. Yeah, it's identical. It's a perfect reproduction from the outside. The inside is also much more similar to what they're showing us than I thought it would be. White marble. These interesting like rotunda balconies. The high arches. High ceilings. Yeah, it's a lot closer than I thought it would be. I usually think of church interiors as, especially in Italy, as being a bit more gilded, and usually having more woody stuff like this. But that seems to be perfectly accurate, and it's got the checkerboard tile at a diagonal. Yeah, it's all there. Some of the detail on these columns is, of course, missing, but it's a pretty good reproduction. All right, I rescind my previous comments that it's like probably not the way this church looks. I still don't think it looks great. Just because, as far as I can tell, it's a CG background, or at least it's a digital background, which is fine. It just doesn't look amazing. Kind of weird and off-putting. Maybe that's a stylistic choice. Yeah, you see how these columns end in these like solid conic shapes, where in the real church they're like filigree and not filigree. You call the decoration at the top of a column. Damn it. Decoration, top of column. Called? No, fluted. A volute? No, that's the ornament shaped like a scroll. The decorative part, though. Echinus? Probably. Whatever. It really doesn't matter, does it? The scene just looks like it was rendered rather quickly. But diagonal floors, all right. There's a bit more detail in the altar space and stuff like that. Pretty nice. Okay. It just looks not so good here. Shrug. It doesn't matter too much. We do use the CG backdrop for this kind of nice camera movement. Pretty all right. Back to the bros. Giorno, to demonstrate that Giorno is following them. Pretty good. Bruno's being super cautious. And also by doing so is like pulling our gaze away from Trish so that she can go and cry in the corner. And also by doing so is setting up the space so that we can sort of understand what's going on and how weird it is and how confused he is. So Trish is sweating and freaking out. I'm gonna assume these are sweat drops and not tears. Yeah. Bruno makes some cool poses. I like the light coming out of the elevator. It's pretty nice. And this cool pose. Pretty nice. You might have to have plastic surgery. You'll go somewhere else and live happily. Your father has that kind of power. Yikes, that's not what's gonna happen. And she goes full tsundere and it's like, Baka. I'm not scared or nervous or anything. I'm just crying in the corner and sweating and shaking because I'm so excited. And he takes it in stride, goes in, stands there, she grabs his hand. Also, I like the way that we're introduced to the existence of this thing over the elevator. It's kind of nice. Get it from a panning shot up, and then we zoom in on it to show the progress as we move up slowly. It's nice. And she reaches for his hand. And he returns the gesture. And what does she say? I wonder if I'll be able to like my father. Yikes, that might be tough, Trish. That might be real tough. Also, there's no sign. You can tell that she's really freaked out by this whole experience because there's no sign of her previous personality of being kind of a bitch. It's not here. She is a child at this point and is scared out of her mind. No family worries about that. Yeah. Okay, so Trish is here. Yeah. You're right. We get near the end. Okay. I believe that Trish is gone at this point, correct? Yup. Damn, that's effective. Something is wrong. Why do I feel a weight on my hand? Why does it feel like I'm holding a severed arm? Nani? Nice reveal, panning slowly down his arm to show the severed hand. Also, kind of a thematic callback to Kira, if you know what I mean. This is an interesting shot. Because the blood is moving at a different rate as Bruno. Like, it's moving downward and like, I guess from your perspective, it's this way, moving this way, and Bruno's moving this way. It's pretty cool looking. Yeah. Trish, no, what's... And then we transition, yeah, we see the hole in the top. Which seems... It's not like it's been cut. It's like it's been aged away. With the like, darkness and stuff and these cracks, it looks aged. So if King Crimson works off of time powers of some sort, like... I don't know, man. Did he have us protect his daughter just so that he could finish her off himself? This shot from straight above, potentially from the angle of that hole in the elevator. The furrows on Bruno's brow in the dark shading style. I really like this shot. With the mild shaky cam into the scene end. Nice. This is pretty cool. I don't know what this is. It's scenes from the anime set up to look like the panels from the manga, I assume. We'll see in the manga reading whether there is a 2-page spread that mirrors that. I don't know. Weird. So then we go into an extended flashback of Bruno's life and his father. There's a lot of focus put on his father here, which I find interesting. I don't know why I find it interesting. I was actually almost going to say that what if his dad is the boss? Because that would be fucking crazy, but of course not. Okay, his parents split up, 10 years of marriage. Parents don't. Nobody else knows why except for his parents. His mother pleads with him and sort of tries to manipulate him into going with her. But Bruno is a smart little boy, and he realizes that his mother is strong, but his father will be fucked without him. Will be a fucking lonely, sad boy. I've kind of been in this situation. My parents split when I was like 12. I don't know, something like that. My parents split when I was like 12, and they lived in the same city for until I was in college. Once I went to college, they stopped living in the same city because they didn't have any reason to. But I made the same choice that Bruno made, so this kind of resonated with me. She leaves. Bruno's right. His mom does fine. Customers are coming. His dad starts taking tourists, and at this point, before this, Bruno didn't have the zippers in his outfit. Yeah. Didn't have the zippers, he just had the jacket. And then his outfit shifts. It's the same jacket, but with the little holes in it. Not the zippers, the holes. So it's really becoming his character design. And we see this outfit grow with him, which is kind of interesting. These bad boys are bad boys. They want to go to some island that isn't good for fishing because they've got a drug deal to do there. And Bruno is left behind. Not that he would have been able to stop this, but his dad is shot the fuck up. I think they do a pretty good job of selling the terror and sadness and sorrow that Bruno's feeling. I think that's pretty good. This random detective guy lets him know that it was drugs. And so Bruno's dislike of the drug trade is being set up here. He has his own good reasons. These guys come back, try to execute his father. Bruno is a hidey, stabby boy. And I was thinking at this point that maybe he already had sticky fingers. Zipper fingers, god damn it. Maybe he already had sticky fingers, but no. Though there are echoes of it. Hiding in a dark place between things or under something, and then coming out and stabbing this guy. And the way he stabs this guy, stabs him in the chest, and then rips the knife. Like, he's cutting through ribs right now. But he essentially opens a zipper all the way up his neck, which is pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool. This is a really, really cool kinetic scene. I want to see how this was done. So he jumps this way and our camera's moving this way. Okay, it's heavily reliant on the speedline background. Ooh, no it isn't. There's something about the way he pushes that knife into the guy's face that's really cool. But I don't know what it is. Okay. It's that the camera immediately starts zooming in on the knife as he goes past. Yeah. So we zoom in on it, and then it gets closer to us, and then we zoom back out with it. That's pretty neat. And then it ends on the impact shot. Relatively static impact shot with lots of shake. So Bruno's gone on the path. He has killed some people. Goes to the organization, same restaurant, meets somebody there. Probably not the boss, probably one of the previous capos. And becomes a true gang boy. His dad's getting older. Bruno has zippers. Previously... Oh, he's already got zippers. He doesn't have zippers. No zippers. When he's fighting people, no zippers. Only once he finishes the lighter test with Pulpo does he have zippers. Okay, cool. So, yeah, he got sticky fingers there. His father dies, right? Yeah, complications. 5 years. Damn. Bruno in a black outfit is fucking good looking. Morning. I feel like we've seen this guy before. This particular guy. I don't know if we have, if this character design has appeared before. But I feel like we've seen him before. I'm sorry, I won't bother them again. That family. Is this... No. Who... Who dat? There's something here that I should remember, but I don't. Let me know if you know what I mean. Or if he's just not a character that we know. Then he notices the drugs, freaks out, realizes that his organization is corrupt, really freaks out, doses up way too hard on a bunch of cocaine by exploding it in his own face, which is used as a transition into the Wheel of Fate, which is pretty cool. And then the Wheel of Fate is used to transition into the center of his zippers, giving a new symbolic meaning to the shape of his zippers, which is pretty cool. And then that unzips him growing up to now. Exploit innocent people who don't know anything, blah, 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 unforgivable, blah, 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 blah. Okay, zipper through the floor. Okay, zipper through the floor, look down. There's the boss, and he's, like, just sliding down an I-beam. Okay. He tosses the tracker, and it hits the boss in the butt. Yeah. Thick. Alright, I had to. But damn it, I can't see his face. Right. So he's going down there. Boss isn't expecting me to betray him right now. This is so nice. This is so nice. Jumps across the thing, punches the zipper, grabs the punches the cable, grabs the handle, and zippers his way down. Oh, that's so sexy. It's so sick. And then we get to see all this Bruno using his environment and, like, traveling around as fast as he can, and it's pretty cool. So we're in Bruno's perspective at this point. Looking, this hole goes down below, and again, I mean, maybe it's just been broken, but it's, like, thick-ass concrete, too. Or marble. Probably marble. But it looks scratched up and, like, aged. Like it's fallen apart. This is a pretty cool use of dynamic camera. And it fades into another from more like human eye level, and Bruno just casually zippering out and hiding. All right, so he secretes himself behind a pillar, and this is where the tension really starts to build, like a lot. Yeah, so it's the same track from a little bit. Yeah. I wonder if this is the boss's theme. And he comes down the stairs. All right. So they're doing everything they can to not show us his face until they want to. And it's great. Withholding that as long as possible. Showing his outfit, showing his color scheme, and then back to his feet again. And then he immediately knows he's there. You should just go home now. Bruno knows who it is and where they are. Yikes. Again, shots that won't show the boss's face. You step out from behind that pillar, you're going to die. This reminds me of the ultimatum that was given to Avdol. Like, if you turn around, you're going to die, or something like that. All right. Sticky fingers out. Zoom into his eye. The boss is already gone. He just disappeared from there, and Trish is falling. Trish falls to the floor. Trish, I assume, is unconscious at this point, because pain. King Crimson is behind the pillar on the other side from Bruno. I'm going to assume that King Crimson is a really short-range superpower stand, similar to Gold Experience and Sticky Fingers. So this means that the boss has teleported, to some extent, and moved near this pillar. Okay, grabs the hand. And then what? Okay, he's pulling it against the corner, so he's putting him in kind of an armbar. What does Bruno do? It's going to break off. So King Crimson is very strong. Bruno zipperifies his own arm so that the arm goes flying. And he rushes King Crimson. No, he rushes the pillar. So he zippers out a portion of the pillar, which confused me earlier because I thought that was part of King Crimson's ability, but it wasn't. It was Bruno's. Slides on over into Trish's DMs. So he knew I was after him. Indeed, he did. Hit himself again. Okay. I'm guessing he's not that powerful. Disagree. I think it's something else. I think that he's just that careful. So, punches up the pillar. Boss starts speaking. Highly respected all the work you've done for me. Then we start getting credits, so we know there's not going to be an ED. Were you so happy to become a capo that you got greedy, or did you just overestimate your own powers and get cocky, thinking you could actually surpass me? So he's got this ego thing, which is kind of reminiscent of Dio, Cars, most of the villains, except for Kira. Kira's a unique case. Going to tell her that her father didn't even exist. What about Trish? What does she have to do with you? Nothing. Could never understand my true feelings. Unzips his face, pulls out the phone. And we see that there's a call ongoing. So Bruno's been able to listen in for the last 6 minutes of stuff going on. Nice. And then give him information. It's at the bottom of the stairs. It's right by the pillar that's about 2 meters away from the stairs. How Giorno knows the layout? I don't know. So he's right there. But wait, there's something wrong. So from his tracking ability, he has been able to sense that there is something very wrong about King Crimson. Or about the boss in general. I assume it has to do with the thing that he's, like, fucking teleporting? So he bashes up this pillar. We get to see the boss's eyes, but cloaked in shadow. We get a feel for his color scheme as well, this sort of maroon. Although we saw the pink eyebrow before, so he might be full pink. Sticky fingers. All right, we get an Ari, right? We don't get a cry. Stand cry. So punch, move up. The shadows reveal that he's punching Bruno. But he's Bruno. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Nani? Okay, I decided to show you as a parting gift. Fuck, that's a crazy stand design. Okay. He's using the stand to speak, so then we get a full image of King Crimson. It's got a face within a face. The face within the face, or the face on his forehead is heart-shaped. Let's pull up a picture of Zawardo. The world stand Dio. Zawardo. So, Worldy Boy. Yeah, I guess I don't see the resemblance. The only thing is the heart, which isn't on Zawardo's face. It's the shape of his head, right? No, his head is triangular. He's got a heart on his chin. Yeah, very different motif. Okay. Okay. Since this is the end, I'll fill you in. This red fire is pretty neat. Not fire, but stand energy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. What you just witnessed and felt. Uh-huh. Was you in the future. Uh-huh. Huh? Uh. Uh-huh. You, from a few seconds from the past, witnessed yourself in the future. So past Bruno is the one that faded out, that initiated the barrage. And future Bruno was over around the other side of the pillar. So does King Crimson control a human's actions to bring them to that point in the future? This is my King Crimson's ability, and he is just an eye in shadow. He's using his stand to speak. His face never moves, as far as I can tell. Perhaps it contains a different ability. Or an additional ability or something like that. This is my King Crimson's ability. I erased time and leapt past it. So, Zahando, but for time instead of space. Does that explain his teleportation? If he would be somewhere else. So he has to start moving and have a goal of location in mind, and then he can foreshorten the time in between. Interesting. So this is almost a polar opposite of Dio's world and Star Platinum the world. Instead of freezing time, he removes it. And stitches it back together. But what determines where someone will be at the end of the time skip? Does he do it consciously, or is it predetermined by events occurring? Because Bruno didn't intend to walk around the pillar after, like, RWBYing it. So, how'd they swap? How'd they swap places? Hmm. I like the way that Bruno's irises change significantly when the impact happens. See how they've got the full detail in them now? And then he gets hit. They're just blue. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And he spits blood, and that's not so nice. We start on the thing at his head. The face on his face. Kind of looks like the mask. Sort of. The car's mask with the thing and for the Stone of Aja. We've also got the eye over here. It's a well-composed shot. Then we pan down to the actual face. Not allow anyone to threaten my throne, and now you're going to have to disappear. Bursts through, really punchy. Your mission is over. Same color eyes, okay. Hella shading on this cut, and then we end on the cliffhanger of will Bruno be able to survive this? I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. Bruno doesn't seem like the kind of character who just dies easily, but hey, Rocky's killing lots of people. Yikes. We did get that backstory on him. It's not really evidence for it or to the contrary. Okay. Really interesting. There are a lot of parallels to Dio here. Like, King Crimson has a time-based ability that's like the polar opposite of the world. I think. I don't know how it works. I'm pretty sure that this is where the "it just works" meme comes from. People not understanding how this thing works. That makes sense. I've been told that it will probably be explained. We'll see. We'll see. I might go through this and cut all the whats and the nanis and put them at the beginning with like an "it just works" meme. Might do that. Okay, well, this has been JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, Vento Oreo, Episode 20. Shit is real. The boss has entered the fray. Risotto is nowhere to be seen. Risotto as cannon fodder for the boss to kill and seem really awesome. Doesn't seem to be happening. They're hinting that might be Bruno. Fuck. Bruno backstory, all explained. Trish shows vulnerability, which is pretty nice. Introduction of a real powerful, real confusing stand. And the boss is here. Also, Giorno is still listening via his phone, right? So he heard what the boss said about his stand ability. That's useful info for him. I want to know the mechanics. Please don't tell me anything. Do not anything that has not occurred in the show already. Do not tell me, please. Please no spoils. Please. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's do show stuff. If you liked this video, go ahead and like this video. If you hated it, well, you're probably not watching anymore, so but if you hated it, give it a thumbs down. It's totally cool. Leave a comment letting me know why, and that would be really helpful. If you're not subbed and you want more videos like this, I make them, so you might want to do that. And if you are subbed and you're not getting my videos, perhaps the bell can help you, maybe if YouTube cooperates. If you really like this content or want to support this goofball who makes it, you can head over to patreon.com/Teeaboo and throw me a couple of bucks and get early access to a bunch of my content, access to the Discord where you can chat about stuff, and ability to vote in polls for what I watch next. Okay, show stuff's done. I'm done. This Jojo, meet Teeaboo. Hope you liked it. Peace.